Sorry, friends. Friends? Do I ever call you guys friends? That felt kind of weird. We're gonna ignore that. I am currently going through Discord, trying to fix some things. Give me 2 seconds. Stream promo. Because I promote my stream to my friends. If you haven't seen, if you're not in my Discord server, you will know that it no longer exists. And by no longer exists, I mean I'm in the process of kicking people out. Because I just sort of realized we're not really using it. It's not active, and therefore no one's gonna join. So it's been taken out for the time being, and it'll come back up in a few months when there's more of a community going on and when more people are involved with Lord Puddle. So that's that. This is gonna be a shorter stream. Really only half an hour. So it's only a few rounds of this game. But again, it is the exam season, so you know, there's a little bit of it makes sense a little for why I've got this going. Let's see how I added new filters to the microphone I'm using, and I'm just looking at the waveform to see what it's picking up. I have no idea what I sound like right now. I'm going to pause and turn off desktop audio, and I'm gonna listen to myself on stream for a sec. Just because I'm really curious as to how this how this is working. I know I don't usually stream at this time, and that's like fine. That's not what I wanted to do. So this is gonna be more of a chill stream. I just wanna do some cool things, get some stuff done. And I'm looking at my overlays and I'm realizing I really do need to commission somebody. And that's okay. Okay, let me listen back to myself for a sec. Oh wow, the delay's super low. Oh, I sound kind of peaky. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, now I'm a little too quiet. But that's fine. We move on. Okay, I really don't hate the sound of that. Let's do some gameplay. You know, the whole reason we out here. Put the music back on. I'm working on all the stuff. I have my exams. I have the schedule now. I'm going to be... let me make sure I got the right one. I'm going to be writing my exams. Do you want an email notification? Decline. Okay, so, right, here's what we're doing today. Let's start off with this. Today, short stream, we're just gonna be seeing how far, how many, really, turns I can make it using just tier 1 pets. So, the idea is that we will be using as many tier 1 pets as possible. So this includes all of these right here. Okay, that's cool. So we can only use the ant, the pig, the fish, cricket, mosquito, beaver, otter, duck, horse. So what I'm thinking is we go for a horse, cricket, mosquito team. Maybe a horse, 2 crickets, a mosquito, and a fish. Oh, the ant's pretty important too. But that's the idea. We can also only use tier 1 shop items like the apple. So the apple's gonna be way more helpful right now than the honey. So that's okay. I'm fine freezing that. So again, we want the horse and we want the mosquito. So let's see what this can get us. Let's be the pink bones. Currently studying bone. That's a lie. I'm studying kidneys right now. Because I'm trying to prep for my bio exam. So I'll stream today. If I make enough progress, I'll stream tomorrow. That's going to be my incentive for getting all my studying done. And we're immediately losing. Okay, so this is now close to the team we want. I'm gonna give the horse the apple because it's got hella low numbers. And then, oh, perfect. Okay, so what the fish does is whenever it levels up, it gives all of its friends health and attack damage. So that's why I'd keep the fish around. It can also get as high as... I don't know how like its statistics get pretty high for a tier 1 pet, so I'm not... It's a keep it around kind of thing. Let's... Oh, the pink bones versus the purple fingers. Who's gonna win in this Barbie Dreamland world? It looks like we've got this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting we got this vibes. And guess what? We got this. Twas an easy W. We are gonna be going back to facecam streams soon. Peacock can't have it because it's tier 2, which is upsetting because I absolutely adore the Peacock and the Peacock's abilities. But that's okay. We will survive without it. Oh, the duck is pretty good. What does the duck get as it levels up? Okay, so when you sell the duck, it gives all the pets in the shop extra health. So, I'll buy it for now just to get the extra stats, and we'll come back next term to see what we can get. I would really love to get a cricket before it's too late. But if that's not possible, that's okay. We'll lose, and we'll try again. See, this is the issue where you start getting things like the kangaroo and the ox. But once these mosquitoes can get really high leveled, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. Can't do nothing about an ox when it's got the melon, because I'm never gonna have that much. This is gonna be a loss for sure. I'm starting to realize I think I picked an impossible challenge. But that's okay. That's why I picked an easy, that's why I picked a really just quick and convenient stream to do this. Because again, short stream today. Looks like I might not ever get a cricket, so we'll just have to start honey being up. More mosquitoes is the dream right now, though. And more horses, of course. A horse, of course. A yorse, as we decreed it. A yes horse. A yorse. And if there's no horse, it would be a Norse. And if there might be a horse we're not sure, it'd be a Morse, I suppose. Okay, so looks like from a starter perspective, we, as the kids say, we done goofed. I'm going to start with our first honey, and then let's see what we can get, because I still really want horses and crickets. I guess the good thing to do would have been to stockpile the quote-unquote good pets at first, because now they're going to be less likely to appear now that we've got multiple tiers of pets going. The peacocks might be an impossible battle, but not impossible for the duck. I'd love to see a duck fight a peacock. I think it would be hilarious. I think that would be really funny. Okay, so we're gonna get that, and then the honeybee's gonna come in and it's gonna get +2 attack. And it's gonna lose. We're gonna, oh, because it had the stupid little meat. Okay. Looking like a defeat pretty quickly. And that's okay. Because this is just our first attempt at this challenge. Now that we have the more powerful ant, it should be a little better. The issue again with the more lives we last is the issue with the more lives we last is the stronger the opposing pets can get. Although this army of crickets is pretty much exactly what I was going for, and we're taking it down no problem, so that's a little alarming. The dog at the end's gonna be a pain, but hopefully we can get it just low enough. Okay, so it's at 9. If this fish can last, which, okay, it won't. We can definitely take out this dog, though, for sure. it's just also gonna take us out with it. So we'll end off in a draw, and that's not bad. Hi Mar, welcome to the stream. Today I'm doing a terrible idea. Short stream, bad idea. It's my success concoction. Yes, okay, we wanted another horse and another mosquito. Pig is not a good idea. Apples we can use. Otters we can use, but we don't really want to. Horse we can still use. What else? Another horse. Maybe we got a second horse. So, as you can tell by the title, the idea behind today's short little stream is trying to see how far we can make it with Tier 1 pets. Yours. Indeed. Ah, that's the issue. Is being up against a camel. Because those camels are vicious. Okay, looks like we're gonna lose this, for sure. Like, there's no way, yeah. Oh, but we got the dirty rats. Oh! Oh, well, the dirty rats come and no, they won't. They won't. And that's okay. Okay, so that got us 1 victory, so that's how far we can get. Okay. Let's do 2 beavers, just because we'll be able to sell them for good points. And we will freeze these guys. Let's be the giggling rascals. No, the Danish forks. The giggling forks. Perfect. Oh, we are dropping frames, hitting a little bit of lag. I am in the process of deleting tons of videos off of this computer, so any processing issues will be fixed, and we're at our first victory. Already. Just look at us go. Look at our immense power. And then we will feed the horse because it has really low stats usually. I think we should add a... No, let's keep it like this. For the next rotation, easy W? Absolutely, and this one should be fairly easy too. The next one after... Oh, never mind. Ugh, this is such a jerk move. Never mind. Okay. To have a cricket just backed by a bunch of horses is so annoying. But it's doable. It's doable. Second W in a row. I don't know if I've never gone all the way to 10, by the way. I've never fully won a game of Super Auto Pets. That's my confession. I really want a cricket. Yes! Okay, this is good news. Cricket, not necessarily, like, toxic, but once I level up this horse, it's gonna go a little crazy. I can't use any of those. This is the best I've ever seen you play. I'm gonna choose to take that as a compliment in, hey Puddle, you're doing so good at this challenge, and not, as you actually mean it. Oh, the ant. The ant is important. It's important, if I may. If I may not, I guess you can click off. Oh, are you kidding? I needed those. I needed those to come at the right time, and now they won't. Okay, so this is gonna be lost, but that's fine. Because, yeah, we're okay. That made me snort. Well, I'm happy you are entertained. Okay, let's put down the ant. Humor broken? Humor fine. Humor great and awesome and fun. Cricket's also gonna have B, and then we can roll. Okay, another cricket. Perfect. I don't know what I want to replace the beaver with. Maybe another horse or another mosquito if I can find it. That would be ideal. Because right now the beaver is like pretty mid. I'm just sort of keeping it around so I can... Just so I can sell it for points, I guess. For extra health. The mosquitoes are gonna go off. And that's fine. I wonder if this challenge would be as funny if I could use tier 2 pets. But I really don't think so. I really don't think so. Maybe I'll let myself use tier like 2 and 3 items as well. Maybe that'll be the trick to my success. Okay, so this is a draw situation, just so we're clear. Okay. Yes, 2 crickets. Okay, we can be that player. You know, that player, TM, the jerk. I think I am gonna make the chat smaller. I'm currently in the process of like, I know I have work to do on this channel. I already have like, I want to commission someone. Not even joking when I say I've never seen such a good round from you. Maybe it's because I'm focused. Like, I can't bounce from team, not from team, but I can't bounce from tier to tier. Like, I have to, like, I can only pick from like 8 pets. So, this is obviously where it starts going downhill, purely due to the fact that now they can use tier 3s, and those are an absolute pain to face. Oh, if I could get a turkey instead of a horse, that would be great. We can get through, never mind. I was about to say, we could probably draw. But yeah, so the issue with my playstyle is I go way over the map. I never stick to my pets. I always try to get the newer and the better ones, and it doesn't end up in my favor, ever. I think I just have to accept that I'm gonna beaver up. I think that might be the key here. Let's see what else we can get. Don't really want to fish, do I? Although the ant is getting pretty useless. And the horse upgrade is gonna be so necessary. But now I can't really jump between pets. I gotta stick to what I'm doing. There's nothing new and shiny. There's just the giggling fork versus the cheesy soup. And I guess if you're already eating cheesy soup, it's better to have a fork. Because you can poke holes in the cheese. And that would be great. Yeah, okay, I'm getting absolutely owned. And that is the ideal setup right there with the camel and the peacock and the kangaroo. That's literally the dream setup. Nothing gets better than that. Mind controlling animals and making them abuse each other. I don't know if I can put the word abuse in the title, so I'm gonna change it to fight, if that's okay. It's because I really don't want to get TOS right when I'm like, once I finish exams. I have a whole document that's based around all the changes I'm gonna make to my channel. There we go. Okay, so that wasn't great, clearly. Let's see. Okay, we can do more cricket upgrades. I really want that horse, though. I really kind of need that horse. That horse upgrade. And these are 2 upgrades we can use. Praying. So the room that I stream in right now is the guest room, essentially, of my house. So it has office space, but since COVID, we've been using it sort of like, well, if you get sick, you're gonna sleep down here. Just because, right? And so, now that, you know, if you get COVID, you can, like, we have, it's kind of hard to explain, like, none of us are gonna get COVID. It's not really as scary as it used to be, even though cases are way up again. See, this guy's gonna kill his own, oh, but the fish is gonna become overpowered, but this guy's gonna kill his own pets. Okay, so that's the loss, but we made it to turn 7 this time, and 3 trophies. Just pretty good. But yeah, so now that we're not really using it for that purpose anymore, we're gonna redo it. We're gonna make it look really nice. I'll have a new place to stream from. Let's just do these 3 actually, because then I can sell them for extra bits and stuff next time. Yes, these are the ones we want. We want to get them early on. Is beaver better than otter? Beaver is kind of better than otter. Because once you buy it, it's useless. Like, once it's been bought, that's all it can do. Let's be the, oh, my computer's dying. Whoops! Maybe that's why we have low frames today. Maybe that's because Puddle forgot to plug her computer in. Maybe it is. But anyways. Back to the conversation I keep forgetting to finish. Once the office is gonna be fully in office and it's gonna look nice and pretty and whatnot, I'm gonna be able to do facecam streams again. The reason I'm not doing them at the moment is because I can't light the green screen behind me at all. It's awful. Will be the squeaky fingers. Once it's an office space again with a nice background, we will be able to do facecam and maybe face reveal. Something like that? I don't know. This is gonna end in a tie, I think. Oh no, the duck is strong. The force is strong with this duck. But yeah, so that'll be probably in the next few months. We'll go back to doing those. Until then, I'm thinking PNG tuber is the way to go. Just because I miss having like a face that I can connect to you guys with. Okay, this is our lineup right now. Keep the pig. Keep the duck, actually, because they're my strongest lads. And keep the mosquito. And I think this is going to be another impressive round. I think we can win against the fish duck, the aquatic team. I think we can win against Team Aqua. Why did I pronounce it like I'm British? I'm not. I'm awesome. 2 back-to-back wins. We can do this. Duck, pig, mosquito, roll. I really need a horse. Because horses are what's gonna make the team, like, great. Oh, okay, so I've reached the end of my playlist. Let's tab out and pick some new stuff. Let's do the Animal Crossing music. I have a new playlist going for stream music. I'm gonna delete all of my playlists. Well, I'm gonna, like, make them... I'm gonna move them somewhere else. I'm gonna get rid of the old playlists. I'm gonna make one master playlist for all the stream music I listen to. You two are my weak boys, so let's get y'all fed. And skate up, I guess. Skate, skate. I'm really excited to get the new microphone. I've decided which mic I'm gonna get. I'm gonna build a budget. I'm gonna do adult things before I'm an adult. So I can figure out how much money I want to spend on myself versus stuff I spend on stream. This is unfortunately a loss. Without the horse, my team is kind of useless, which I'm quite upset about. So we're just gonna dig deep within ourselves. Maybe the horse we needed was the horse inside of us all along. Just maybe. Maybe it's the horse inside. I wish I could mod this game. That would be cool. I think changing like the physics of how it, not the physics, but like you can make your own pets with their own buffs. And you could like balance some things or make them play off of each other. I just think this game has a lot of potential. Unleash your inner horse. My inner horse is too powerful. You guys couldn't hold on to my inner horse. You would be out of your minds. It's like there's a horse loose in a hospital. I'm gonna keep that frozen until I find my inner horse. We're on a journey of self acceptance. Okay, that's what we are. We're on a journey. And the journey requires patience. Patience and focus. And it looks like we're not gonna find a horse this time, so that's okay. We'll keep it going. Guys, I've been watching a lot of Tubbo lately. That's sort of been where I'm at with watching streams and stuff, because they make such good, like, study company. So I find that I'm better at studying. Like, I just am more likely to actually do it if there's someone else, like, doing other things alongside me. And I've just been using, like, Tubbo streams for that purpose. If you pretend hard enough the horse exists, I'm not pretending, the horse is real. It's just a matter of finding it within yourself. Should do guided horse meditations, that would be great. I am just gonna spend all my stuff because we are gonna lose this round. And that's okay. Part of finding your inner horse is being okay with losing. Part of the journey is being challenged by the journey. Part of the journey is wanting to give up and realizing no, you don't want to give up because that inner horse is there. That inner horse is there and it's waiting for you. You could make a religion out of it. No, don't. Or a cult. Okay, so the difference between a religion and a cult, I'm pretty sure, is whether the figure you're celebrating is alive or not. Ant for sure, cricket for sure. Duck, why not? I need the horse. The horse is necessary. Actually, I'm not gonna freeze the fish. Because the fish is fine if I don't have it, but the horse is necessary. We will be the booming... No, the usual chunks. I feel like I need to, like... Wow, I just used the word like so often. I feel like I should buy an ASMR style mic just so I can, you know, make Sigma male style videos. The inner horse can only be reached through hard work and dedication. So is Christianity a cult? Like, I don't know. It depends really how you want to think about that. It's not about like whether you're right or not. It's just Christianity is what you make it. Like most religions. You know, you could choose to think of it one way or another. That's what I'm writing my culminating English essay about. It's worth 15% of my grade. And then the presentation of the essay is worth the other 15. For a total of your final project or exam should be worth 30%. Wait, this is actually... I was about to say it's winnable and then I checked the numbers. So we're gonna ignore that. Not great so far. But if we can get that silly little horse, I will. If we get a horse, I will make a video about finding your inner horse. I'm not even joking. That's something I will do. Cause, you know what, yeah, I think I'm gonna try to use the Wayback Machine to find my old VODs. Cause I need those to make YouTube videos, cause I keep forgetting to download them. Get knocked, Dodo Bird. You're extreme for a reason, dummy. Stupid little Dodo Bird. Okay, see, they get the horse. The Gasping Godfathers, they worked hard as a team, and they discovered their own inner horse. They found it within themselves to neigh and whinny like there's no tomorrow, and they unlocked that horse. Chat, maybe if we pray hard enough. Maybe if you pay enough money to my Patreon, you too will find your inner horse. I'm making this like Scientology now. You have to pay to find your inner horse. Instead of pay to play, it's pay to neigh. I'd make a great stand-up comedian sometimes. Other times, I'd just be so bad at it. But, you know, that's fine. Religion simplified for sure. These guys, they're weak. They haven't discovered their inner horse. Don't even get me started on their inner dog. Or even the inner turkey. They haven't even found the horse yet. And so, once we discover our horse, we'll be able to eat. We found him. We found the horse. Listen to that sweet, sweet sound. I don't know how to make it make the sound again. But this is a true horse moment. I'll even feed it an apple to reward it. To reward ourselves for doing what we knew we could do all along. And that is meditate and reflect on ourselves to discover our inner horse. See, they've also done this. This will be a worthy battle of opponents. They have their horse. We have our horse. No wrong can happen. We're all on the same level playing field. Okay, you know what? We've only had our horse for like one round, so yeah, that was a justifiable loss. Anything for the horse. All hail the horse. What should we name the horse? Our inner horse needs a name. You know, I don't really want to name it Puddle, because that's my name, and it's like, what's inside the puddle? It's water. The horse's name is Water? Should we name it Water? I don't really, it should be a water-based name for sure, Greg. No! They found our insecurity. They found our weakness. And they exploited it. And we lost our inner horse. Oh, it hurts. But it will be returned to us. For, like I said before, loss is part of the journey. You must respect the horse. You must nourish the horse. With your inner monologue. The horse lives on. The horse is still inside you. Sometimes you must lose to win. And you cannot spell Winnie without win. I stole that joke from Charlie Slimesicle. I'm not that smart. Who's our weakest boy? Still the horse. And now, with the power of our inner equestrian. No, equestrians tame the horse. We are the equestrian. They're also on the same spiritual journey. The comedic husbands. They see the value of the inner horse, of strength and speed, and what are other words used to describe horses? Strength, speed, and shininess? We can not win, apparently. And thus, our journey starts again. Are there any horse expansion packs? Oh, you can create custom packs. Oh, that's so cool. Yo! Yo, check this out. There's like all sorts of other tier 1 pets in different packs. There's the beetle, the bluebird, ladybug, cockroach, duckling, frog. Oh, look at him. Hummingbird, iguana, kiwi, mouse, pillbug, and seahorse, and then some of the other foods. +2 attack, +2 and +2 health until the end of battle. +2 health. What are strawberry abilities though? Anyways, this is really cool. Let's not do that though. Okay. What's other pets are gonna have horse? See, Mar, you are a founder of this religion. You truly understand what we're trying to achieve here. And how necessary the horse is. I will name you... What should we name the priest? Let's be the friend. Let's be the wet mavericks. I'm thinking. So if your inner horse is like what you're trying to achieve, then what should like the levels of religion be called? You know, like there's priests and stuff in Christianity. What should we name ours? Trainers? You can be primary equestrian. Well, secondary. I'm the primary equestrian. I found my inner horse. I am one with my inner horse. And I'm saving this very apple. See? It was very simple this time around. We were patient. We had respect. And thus, we will succeed. We will succeed. Sometimes, to succeed, you must reach in accords with your enemy. You must understand them on the same level that they understand you. And that does technically result in what looks like a draw. But on the inside, it's nothing but the truth. See, our mosquito is vital to the team, just as the horse is vital. We can't get the sheep because it's a tier 2, so we're kind of stuck. We're still doing the tier 1 challenge, even though we changed the title. Our inner horse would be nothing without the people it can help. And what kind of people can it help? Well, it can help anyone who lets it. Okay. The cricket, for example. Fine specimen. Your inner cricket is helped by your inner horse. For when your inner cricket is down and needs help, it is the noble horse that gives it the leg up. And that, my friends, is what it truly means to have and to use an inner horse. And as you can see here, when you help the horse, you help yourself. This is 100% gonna become a YouTube video, by the way, so yeah, there's no way I don't make this into something watchable for the rest of time. This is gonna be available on the internet forever, I don't care. Digital footprint? Don't care. We are nothing without our horse. We are nothing without our inner horse. The What Mavericks will defeat the Wormish Sacks, for they do not know the strength of the inner horse. They have an inner bison, and that is respectable, kind of, on some level. But it's the inner horse. The inner horse, it helps others. Okay, the inner horse drives the rest of the team to victory. And if you don't get the rest of the team right, the horse will not help you as much as you can be helped. I am gonna sell the pig now, though. Am I? Because I do need the ant. It wasn't a loss, it was a tactical retreat, a valuable lesson, yes. We are like Sun Tzu. Alright. We retreat while we must. Do we get rid of the fish or the pig? I think the fish. The fish is just less valuable. No, the pig is less valuable, even if it's one of our strongest members. Sometimes you must sacrifice your strongest members for the opportunity to do something. See, this is how you can tell. I'm good at improv, but I don't know much about religion. So the driving force of this team looks like it could be the kangaroo, but you must train your eyes to see beyond the kangaroo. And look at the noble hedgehog at the end. See the hedgehog, people who have inner hedgehogs, they're spiky. You don't want to be friends with someone who has an inner hedgehog, because when you get to who they are on the inside, they will hurt you for 2 damage. All of you for 2 damage. They will also end up hurting themselves for 2 damage, which is why it's not my favorite animal, but that's okay. Clearly I have a favorite animal. Can you guess what it is? If you guessed horse, you've been paying attention. So the driving force of this team is their hippo. The hippo is a lie. The hippo creates a sense of self from damaging others. And that is dangerous. And it powers a kangaroo who benefits from the damage of others, but does not cause it itself, much like a vulture. And that's why we lose. Because we don't stoop to the level of causing harm for our own noble purposes. We shall try one more time. A horse right off the bat. This is a sign, my friends. This is a sign from the gods. A banker? Huh? We shall be no. The Elden Jackets. Are in a horse. Oh, benefits from the pain of others. Ah. It's a government. We will prevail. Because the strength of our inner horse, it's a force of good. And good will always prevail over evil. No matter how many times we got knocked down, we will always stand back up. And that is the true power of the inner horse. The Elden Jackets will defeat the frigid goat. Their inner pig is strong. And look at that, right off the bat. With the strength of our mosquito, we defeated their inner horse. We are stronger than they are. We are mightier than they are. Without their inner horse, they lose. Well, we lose, but, you know. They cheated by doing the exact same thing that we're doing. Somehow we're better than them. Let us take a moment to reflect on our own inner horses. The power to say nay to someone who wants you to do something you don't want to do. How have you said nay to someone recently? How have you set a boundary? I said nay to studying and I decided to stream. That's what my inner horse was telling me to do. Okay, yeah, no, this is a loss because of the honeybee and the stupid otter. I'm a stupid otter. That's my stream personality. I'm gonna give the otter bunny ears when it becomes spring. That's gonna be the little spring feature. Okay, realistically, does it make more sense to have an otter? Well, preferably to have a fish, but I'm thinking of switching to a beaver just because it has stronger initial stats.
The inner beaver is mighty, for it builds you a dam. My inner horse made me rank every Taylor Swift song at 3 a.m. Your inner horse is Swift. Get it? Cause like, yeah, I don't really need to explain that, but I kind of want to anyways. I also need to crack my back on the chair. Hold on. So I'm sitting in like a desk chair with arms, and it has really good back support, but I don't sit facing the back. I sit with like the arms at the front and the back at the side. And so I can just casually lean backwards and crack my back over it, and it's so nice. You must not be tempted by other animals that may be similar to the horse. You cannot be fooled. You should not be fooled. Do not pray to false horses. I forget when people crack their backs like how. Well, the issue is I just sit wrong constantly, and I sleep wrong too. So when my back is cracking, what it's really doing is like unsticking itself from poor posture. My mom hates it. My posture's the worst? Huh. Okay, so I think we're gonna lose to this team. Our inner horse, he's just not ready to take on the world. And that's okay. We will do our best. And with our best, we've still defeated the majority of this team. And that's what's important. The horse we made along the way. The horse we're making, we've made a level 2 horse already. We should appreciate that. We can only lose twice more. Only twice. Can our inner horse fail? We have 2 more strikes. See, this team. This team has an inner peacock. Not inner peacock, an inner hedgehog. And as we decided, those with inner hedgehogs who harm themselves and harm others are dangerous, and you must stay away from people like that. And so, we will defeat them. The inner horse never fails, it just succeeds backwards. All hail Martips, writer of the sacred quote. The inner horse never fails. It succeeds in the wrong direction. The horse sometimes succeeds at retreating. And it succeeds a little too well. And for that we must applaud it. Because the horse is still doing its best. The horse will always do its best. Sometimes it needs to be guided. Sometimes your inner horse is distracted by the outer horses of the world. Maybe it's distracted by other people's horses, and that's dangerous. Your inner horse is the most important thing you have, the most important tool in your shed. The inner horse will succeed against the evil cricket. For we have our own evil cricket. Not that the cricket's really evil, but like, it's sneaky, it's subversive. The inner cricket is almost suspicious. Who sets our path in life? Who says we must go forward? The inner horse is challenging norms. This is a very important quote as well. This is part of our secret text. This is like when we wrote the gaming manifesto. This is eerily similar to when we wrote the gaming manifesto. One's inner horse must be guided by your inner horse's horse rider. Your inner horse's inner horse is really
we must be looking at. This person is a crocodile. They have defeated our inner horse with their snapping jaws. And you can't succeed in life if you haven't discovered your inner horse. And so now that they've taken away that discovery by causing immense pain, and now that their hippo is just tearing up the rest of the team, we cannot win. The horse succeeded at taking a bullet for its friends. And that's what's important. The horse is a good man. He's a good lad. And just like that, we give it one more shot, I think. I think the horse has earned another shot. I think the horse is gonna be great. I'm deciding what to name the team. They may feel successful with their horses and their hippos, but they will never complete without an inner horse. That's true, their horse is on the outside. Ah, you meant crocodiles. Okay. The horse must be on the inside, not just the outside. You must be the horse to use the horse. I'm a bit of a concerned boss right now. My throat really hurts. We will defeat these sniffing boogeymen. We will defeat them with the inner horse and with the power of knowing that we're on the right side. Never mind. Sorry about that, someone upstairs is dropping things. Our inner horse is only as good as all the other animals on the inside. The inner horse succeeds with the help of his friends. My inner horse is a he, yours doesn't have to be. Your inner horse is whoever your inner horse is, right? No one can change your own inner horse or tell you that your inner horse is wrong. Believing in yourself, that's what it comes from. You believe in yourself, and it often manifests in the form of a horse. For that is what humanity is deemed is a very nice creature. In reality, the horse is just a reflection of ourselves. We must shape our inner horse into a force for good. When your inner force is good, your inner horse becomes good. And that drive, that great passion for good is what consumes you. This person has two inner horses. They could have formed one stronger horse, but they kept it as two horses, and that was... Did they use it to defeat us? Yes. Is it a good move for them? No. Your inner horse must be one. You cannot be divided among different directions. If your inner horse is a reflection of yourself, which it is, then you must only have one inner horse. Once you have two, it becomes complicated. Becomes disastrous almost. For if you have two inner horses, you are two people. You are unbalanced. Especially if one horse is stronger, or if they're the same strength. These two were not the same strength. And that's okay. Their level 1 plus was stronger than their level 1 plane. And that's how they were able to defeat us. You must nourish your inner horse with all the nutrients you know it needs, mostly apples. Your inner horse, it loves the simple apple. It loves the crunch, the color, the sweetness. what is your inner apple? Maybe your inner apple is approval or accomplishment. Maybe your inner apple is having good friends. Who doesn't love apples, though? Everyone loves apples, because that's what the inner horse loves. You must find... Welcome to the stream! We started a horse religion, don't mind us. They may feel content with their level 2 animals, but their inner horses will punish them for their short-sighted lives. Yes, they must have the long sight, because horses have the long face. Huh? Yeah. Okay, let's get on top of this again. The ant is powerful, small but mighty. You must respect the ant. It is no inner horse, because the ant's greatest help is sacrifice. The horse, it only builds up what you give it. Nonetheless, the ant must be respected. If it thrives through sacrifice, you must be the first to sacrifice it. This team has an inner horse. It will be hard to defeat. They also have an inner peacock, which is quite vain and quite powerful. Its inner camel may prove to make it unstoppable, but the power of the lowly fish will overtake it. Our crickets and our bees, integral parts of the horse system, are why we're able to win such battles. And thus we come out on top for a second trophy. Are we happy about the bee? I like the bee. Gotta freeze that. More about the inner ant later. You must subscribe to hear more about what your inner ant can do for you. I love bees. Fair enough. We love bees around here. The concerned bosses will overtake the unsubtle ears, even if they also have their inner horse. Their inner horse is weak in comparison to how we're using ours. The ox may be mighty. The ox may have an air of danger, an air of, I will use others' harm for my own personal gain. But what we must remember is that good will always prevail over evil. Our lowly cricket, our lowly bee, will take the fire and enable us to beat the dangerous ox for a third victory. Now, let's do some meditating. What's really the most important thing? What really is the most important thing about the life of a horse? The horse is our only path to completion, to achievement. We are just empty, lonely shells, longing for wholeness without horses. And that's why it is imperative. I hate the crocodile. I hate crocodiles. I hate crocodiles so much. They're awful. When you meet someone who has an inner crocodile, regardless of if they have their inner horse or not, this one does. It is the crocodile, which will not help you. The crocodile will hurt you. It hurts for no reason. The crocodile knows nothing better than stopping others from achieving their goals. And so, you will always lose to a crocodile, because you're better than the crocodile. There we go. We could break our own set of morals and utilize our inner crocodile, but we're stronger than that. We will not use any sort of inner crocodile. Instead, we will feed our inner fish. And we will continue a search for more inner horses. Inner horses. The crocodile is the enemy of the horse. Those with an inner crocodile are toxic and shall be sent to eternal punishment. This team has found their inner horse.
But the issue with the inner horse is that this one came with an inner bus. And buses, they're the natural enemy of horses. Alright? The bus was created specifically for there to be an alternative to horses. They looked at what the horse could do for them and they said no. They said, we're gonna create something better. And they couldn't. The bus is no match for the horse. See, this battle came down to horse versus horse, and we lost, and that is respectable. We will respect the other team for how mighty their horse is. Do you think we can pull off one more round? We managed turn 9 with 3 trophies. I haven't really been keeping track, but I'm going to watch the stream back. And I'm going to come back and do another shorter stream like this tomorrow. I know I said I would only make this 30 minutes, but I haven't really been summoned for dinner yet, so I'm just going to keep going. This is my little break from exam prep and homework and stuff. Our inner horse came to us early on. And sometimes finding your inner horse is... It is a journey of self-discovery. But sometimes you're lucky enough to have those moments early on. Those moments where you know that without it you would not find your inner horse. We will be the misshaped hands. Or we could be the moist balls. What is a horse, if not a misshaped hand? It is the head inside of you that tells you. It feels your brain, and it knows what to do. The bus is material, it is false. It gives the anti-horse brigade a sense of inner horse, but it's not true. The bus, we're gonna talk in poetry terms, so if you can't understand, I will gladly explain it. The bus. This is the same team we had last time. Don't know if it'll be great, but we'll see. Maybe I can get another cricket this time, instead of a fish. Though the fish is pretty good. The bus is of the temporal realm, the realm we live in, where time happens and death happens. This person had 2 inner horses, and like the good people we are, we picked one for them, because no one should have 2 inner horses. You cannot be pulled in 2 directions. You will be pulled apart. And so we understand that. And so we come to a draw with this other team. And they will respect us for helping them choose an inner horse, just like we respect them for having discovered theirs. Our inner horse is strong, our inner horse is capable. It is not perfect, it is misshapen. It shows the empathy that humanity, it shows its empathy that humanity may perceive as imperfect. We will always be on the right path if we stay with our horses. The bond between a horse and a human is a strong one. You must take care of your horse, and it will be loyal to you forever. And you will be able to utilize its own moral compass to guide you. We need to name this religion. We need a name. Horstianity. And just like that, my friends, we have achieved the level 3 horse on our last attempt, because the game knows, the life knows, that we would be nothing without our inner horse. And so with the level 3 and a little bit of honey, because there's nothing wrong with having some sweetness in your life, we will succeed. This duck is gonna drive me crazy though. How come you got a level 3 duck already? We can and we will succeed against the snail. The snail is a respectable animal. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. However, the snail only gives you things when you lose. It gives you incentive to not do your best. And you never want to not do your best. That's why we stick with our noble horse. We will grant honey to first the noble cricket, for we would be nowhere without our use of its cricketness. If you feed and bathe your inner horse, you will be strong in your convictions. A healthy horse is a healthy life. Your horse will pull your inner carriage towards success and achievement in life. You can use the carrot or you can use the stick, but know that if you use the carrot, the horse will want to do things for you. If you use the stick, your horse will fear you and prioritize its own preservation over your kind and gentle brain. I just want carrot cake now. Yes, the noble cricket is the ally. There's a reason that Jiminy Cricket was the conscience of the fairy tale world. And that is because crickets are guiders of inner horses. Jiminy Cricket stood in the old stories for doing the right thing, no matter what. And it helps put your inner power towards that. Your inner horse towards that. The peacock is strong. You must respect the noble peacock and its ability. When it gets hurt, it gets stronger. The issue with having an inner peacock is that it utilizes others' pain for its own gain. And we are against that. We are against the pain of others whenever we can help it. The moral thing to do is to help those in pain. Sorry, chat. I'm tired. Turn 6, no victories. Our inner horse may have been strong, but we did not. The issue with an inner peacock is that it's really freaking annoying. That's true. The inner peacock is vanity. It's choosing being pretty and putting others down instead of inner strength to move communities. Chat, with that, I do have to say, it is time to go. I'm tired, I need to eat, and I have a lot of biology work to do. We're learning about kidneys. It's homeostasis, which is really interesting. It's not what I want to go into, but it's super interesting. I love the stream. Thanks for a wonderful stream. Of course. Of horse. I love doing stuff like this. This is what makes streaming fun for me. Is just like doing crazy stuff. Have a great day. I will. There isn't really a place to raid, so I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I am planning on streaming tomorrow. I hope it works. It's really just my incentive to get a lot of stuff done. We'll continue with the horse culting tomorrow. That's the plan. Make sure you eat, you drink, make sure you get sleep. I learned that sleep is how you retain memories. So when you're studying, you need to sleep a lot. Like, well, as much as, how do I explain this? Like, you need to sleep so that your brain can do its maintenance and it can process everything you learned throughout the day. So don't stay up too late to study or you won't remember what you studied as much. I'll see you guys around. Bye.